One of the things I love most about learning Torah is that just when you think you know it, there's always a deeper level to learn and to understand. So for example, in a few days we will sit at our Passover Seders and recite the 4 questions. Well, the 3rd question reads like this. On all other nights we do not dip our food even once. Why tonight do we dip our food twice? Well, there are many reasons given why we dip our food at a Passover Seder. The first 2 are very common. The 3rd one I don't think you've ever heard before, and I'd like to share it with you right now. Well, the first reason is as a sign of affluence, and that's a common reason. You know, right now we're sitting at a royal table, the Passover Seder, dressed in our finest clothes, eating off of our finest dishes, and we're feeling really good. We're feeling like we're free. You know, that concept is related to the blessing that we recite on Passover when we light our candles and when we say Kiddush. That is the blessing of the Shechianu. That one reads, "Blessed are you, God, Hashem our God, King of the universe, for keeping us alive, taking care of us, and bringing us to this time." The Shechianu, the blessing we say if you win $1 million, if you buy a new home or a new car, you buy a new suit. This is the blessing you say when we sit at a Passover Seder. Why do we say this blessing? This is a blessing to tell us life, it's great to be alive. It's so beautiful. I'm so blessed. The truth is we should feel that way every day. But especially at a Seder, especially on a Jewish holiday, when we are surrounded by our family and friends, we have to take a moment and say, God, thank you so much for all the blessings. I'm healthy, I'm Jewish, I have a family, there's so many wisdoms I've learned. Take a moment, thank God for how special it is to be alive. Okay, that's the first reason for dipping our food in the salt water. The next reason is a sign it's something different to get our children to ask questions. Now, that's a little bit of a funny reason because no children are stopping and saying, "Oh, gee whiz, Dad, why did you just dip your celery in salt water?" It's Passover. Everything's different. Everything's different. So no one's asking those kinds of questions. But it's related to the concept that on this night we are to engage our children in discussion about what's most important about life. And this is the real opportunity. The mitzvah to tell over the story of the Jewish people leaving Egypt is the structure to tell us, you're sitting with your children, pass on the most important values about life to your children on this night. That's what it's about. So really what we should do is ask ourselves, what do I want my children to know about life? That's what I should talk about at a Passover Seder. The 3rd reason is amazing. That the reason we dip our food on Passover night is because dipping our food is a sign of aspiration. Aspiration, you know, take a piece of celery or parsley. It tastes fine on its own. But when you dip it in something, you're saying, I want it to taste even better. And Jews are never satisfied with mediocre. We always want greatness. And we teach our children as one of the values, want, desire, greatness. So yes, it's great to be alive. And yes, I have all these great things that I know about life right now, but dipping in the food is saying, I want to be better, I want to do more. And that's a very strong message of Passover, that we should take our freedom to do something special in this world. And we should have goals that are lofty. It says in the Haggadah that in every generation, everyone should personally see themselves as if they left Egypt. According to some texts, it is that in every generation we should see ourselves as if we will leave Egypt. As if to say we have not yet accomplished everything we can accomplish in this world, and we have to visualize ourselves accomplishing great things. That's symbolized in dipping our food. So this year as we sit, we recite the 4 questions, and you dip your celery or your parsley in your salt water, talk about these ideas. Inspire aspiration. Inspire those who we sit with to do more and be more. And the Almighty should bless you and your family to have a Chag Kosher V'Sameach, a happy kosher holiday.